Now this is something that I definitely didn't expect to happen today. We just finally got the long lost trailer, which was a preview trailer for Paper Mario Sticker Star. This is crazy. We've only ever gotten like screenshots before, so we never got to see exactly where the direction this game was going to go in a video format. We got a full trailer. Everything you're watching right now is actually lost footage of the preview trailer. I don't know how anyone actually found this, but it was just posted online from Mario Nova on YouTube. But the pictures we've seen before always showed us a better version of Sticker Star, and now after seeing the full realized preview trailer as to what this game was actually going to be at one point in time, it actually hurts my heart and soul to see how drastically different the game ended up being. This is going to be a very just unprofessional video because I'm still just watching over all this footage and just talking about it, so you're just going to kind of uncover things with me here. But the first thing I realized instantly is that the game just looks different altogether. Their environments are different. There's like a castle level, just a giant forest and woods. It almost looks like the beginning areas from Paper Mario 64. It looks like it actually takes a lot of inspiration from Paper Mario 64, but at the end of the day, it still looks like a very safe form of Paper Mario. Still kind of pulling from Sticker Star's safe locations. You still have a jungle, forest, desert, stuff like that. It was never going to be anything as unique as maybe even the original or even the Thousand Year Door for sure, but still, this was going to be a handheld Paper Mario game, and it still looked really good. Now, of course, let's talk about the battle system, because that's the thing I know all of you guys want to hear about. Yeah, it looks very identical to the original 64 and the Thousand Year Door 2D side-scroll kind of turn-based battle system that we all love and know. It still looked like it was going to use stickers, however, so I don't think that changed all that much, and it still could have been a pretty lackluster battle system. We just don't know yet. But yeah, you can see Mario equip stickers and attack enemies with those stickers. What's also very interesting here is he has a partner. Yeah, the Chain Chomp is his partner during these battles, and you can see the Chain Chomp actually attack enemies separately after Mario. Now, he seems to be pretty powerful here, and we don't know if this was going to be more of a partner along the lines of the ones we got from Origami King, where they just kind of attack at random and they just attack all the enemies on the stage, because we do see a move where he bites through the entire line of enemies, so it's hard to say what type of form the partner was going to take, but either way, it was going to be basic partners. As you can see, the Chain Chomp has no personality whatsoever, no different color, no clothes, nothing. It's just a straight up Chain Chomp. We also see this Monty Mole King with a mushroom on his crown, which is really cool, and it seems to be a unique original boss that we were going to get, and of course, it never happened. And if you played Sticker Star, you'll know there's not really one unique enemy or boss in the entirety of the game. So yeah, that absolutely sucks. There's another new like skeletal bonefish creature, and it actually looks really creepy, and it's nothing like we've really seen before within the Mario series. And when Mario jumps on him, tons of little ones pop out of him, kind of like stacks of paper, which we eventually do get stacks of enemies within the game, but this just looks straight up crazy. I mean, look at how many pop out, and there's like some in the foreground, some in the background. This is so cool. And you can also see it looked like the game had a lot of ideas of flipping things towards the screen, probably really utilizing that 3D. You can see even a boulder that the King Monty Mole throws, it kind of flies towards the screen after it bounces off of Mario. So it looks like they were going to utilize the 3D aspect a lot better, but once again, it never really came to the finished product for some reason. Like I said, the world kind of looked like it was going for a Paper Mario 64 vibe. I really loved the card looking area as well. That was pretty unique, but just some of these locations, I mean the little hills within the trees and the forest area, it looks so much like the original Paper Mario, and even bits of like Petal Meadows can kind of be seen here from Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. So why did they drastically change so many of the locations? I still don't know. Now the forest world looks exactly the same it does in Sticker Star, just with a little bit change of the terrain. You still got the purple goop everywhere, but you have a giant paper wiggler just kind of going in holes and exiting other holes from other trees, which is pretty cool. A lot better than chasing down wiggler segments, which we don't even know if that was planned from the very beginning, because man, I absolutely hate this chapter because of those stupid segments. This location seems to be some type of dungeon or castle, and we've never seen Whomps actually in the game outside of one situation, which was the end of the game with Bowser, where he popped up for some reason in the final boss fight, and you had to use scissors in order to break him. But this one, It doesn't have the stupid scissors thing on its back. You don't need to use a thing object. All you need to do is probably smack his back with the hammer or ground pound. But yeah, you get to actually see a Whomp, which would be the first time ever in a Paper Mario series that a Whomp would appear in the main game. At least I think. I hope I'm not missing a Paper Whomp somewhere out there. But also, look! Partners! Not only would the partners be with us in battle like normal, but they would also function in the overworld as well, where you can see Mario hold out his hand and the Chain Chomp dashes forward and breaks through the bricks and gets Mario a coin. It makes me so mad. We could have actually had more partners that did things in the overworld and fought with us in battle, and this makes me so mad. This kind of works like Koops and Cooper from the past games shooting a shell out, but this time you're shooting a Chain Chomp out. I don't even care if they weren't unique characters with unique designs. We could have just had basic enemies as partners. I would have been fine with that. We still have the sticker eyes or paper eyes. I forget exactly what it was called in Sticker Star, where you kind of cut out a section or do something with a section. This time it actually has you placing a sticker of some logs as a bridge over the gap, which is a lot better idea than what we actually had. So once again, something that was a lot better that didn't really happen. But we also get this cool animation of the brick wall behind Mario pushing backwards and kind of opening up the room, allowing Mario to walk back there into the doorway, which is a really cool looking effect too. Once again, we didn't get anything that looked like this or anywhere near like this with the final product, which is just so strange. Like, they had some really good ideas and someone just said no to all this. And then it looked like we also get this cool purple cave-like area. You can even look through the holes of the cave and see the greenery outside. Like, I'm not even joking when I say how robbed we were robbed. Like, we were robbed when I tell you this. So I guess the question is, what happened? How did we not get any of this in the final game? How did the game backpedal so heavily with its design, with its worlds, with its battling, with the partners, with some of the enemy designs? What happened? Well, we may never know. You know, we know at the time that there seemed to be something going on with Nintendo where the Paper Mario series couldn't get any more new characters or locations. And we also know that Nintendo was obsessed with revolutionizing the battle system for some reason. So I think with those two factors, things started to change, and maybe somebody higher up at Nintendo, whether it be Miyamoto or somebody else entirely, like the developer of Sticker Star, who just pretty much said, no, I don't want original characters. No, I don't think we should be having these type of world designs. We need to keep it as basic and as boring and as bland as possible. So get rid of all of this. Get rid of this trailer. I don't want to see it. It's crazy. It's literally night and day from what we got, and it makes me really upset. There's probably even more footage of a final version, and we just will never be able to see what else was in this pre-build, any more enemies or bosses or worlds, but definitely let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. Does this make you even more sad that we could have actually gotten at least a better version of Sticker Star? It may not have been a great game, but still would have been a lot better than what we gotten. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Paper Mario and Nintendo in general. And like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.